Good time of day to all of you, my chess friends, here on the Internet Chess Club. This is Grandmaster Alex Yermolinsky. For the second round in a row, that would make it second time in 3 days, I'm in charge of presenting you with a game of the day and highlight coverage from the 4th Sinquefield Cup, currently played in St. Louis, Missouri. And just like I did day before yesterday, I'm recording this video before all the games are finished. Well, I just want to bring you the highlights as soon as I can. Now, let me quickly round up what's happening today before I move on to the games I have selected. Well, bloody round today already, and probably it's going to get more blood is going to be spilled. Seems like the players were all in need of good rest on the rest day, and maybe seeing the St. Louis Cardinals playing. All that. And yeah, they came back swinging today. Now, some of those swings were misses. About the only game that ended peacefully, and that could have easily been also a decisive game, because Anish Giri had sizable advantage throughout the game against Visha Anand. It just couldn't quite, crack Anand's tactical defense. Well, Anish is still kind of coming short in such situations. That's just, well, he needs to develop his knockout punch on that level. There are not a whole lot of guys with glass chins over there at his level. So, well, time and again we see that Anish played a good game, and yet, he wasn't able to finish it. I was not able to find a clear win for Giri, but it seemed like he had a great position. Alright, draw in the books. 2 games, as I'm recording this video, is still in progress, and I believe that Dingleren is gonna celebrate his first victory today against hapless Peter Svidler, who once again, I think somewhat unnecessary, butchered his position. Although it's questionable if he ever completely equalized, but kinda out of the opening he went for the exchange operation that clearly gave the opponent the upper hand, and soon he had to part with the queen and has been struggling ever since with a rook and minor piece for a queen, and it doesn't seem to me he's gonna make it. Good technique from Dingleren, and he is getting back to 50%. Svidler is having a forgettable tournament, of course. He's probably gonna play a role, already playing a role of Veselin Topalov at the candidates. Possibly he will end up the only guy in the minus score. Another game that is still in progress features 2 top American players, Nakamura and Caruana, having a go at one another, and it's advantage Nakamura in a technical endgame with the rooks versus queen, but the pawns are restricted to one side of the board. I think it's more like a draw, although, Nakamura has all the reasons to continue. It was a quiet positional affair, mainly. At one moment out of the opening, Caruana, true to his style, just brushed away an obvious simplifying continuation in favor of a more complex position, but no, it's more complex, but rather more difficult for him to play, as it turned out. Anyway, okay, so that's my brief report, and now off to the games that I liked the most, and they happen to be decisive this time. We start with Wesley against Veselin Topalov. I have to apologize to Topalov's fans, and therefore I apologize to myself. I really love Veselin, and in this tournament, up to at least the first half of the tournament, first 5 rounds, he clearly played the best chess. Came close to having even a better score than his leading +2. Missed a win against Caruana, and probably missed a chance against Nakamura as well, and he played inspirational chess. But as it happens, you get older, well, the tournaments seem longer and longer, and possibly Topalov was one of the guys, maybe the only guy in this tournament, who could really do without that day off. Would rather just continue playing, because already the end was in sight. Only 4 games, and no, well,